Electric cars are here and they're making waves in the automotive world. They're quiet, quick, and good for the planet. With zero emissions, they promise a cleaner, greener future. But one question always pops up. What about running out of juice on the road? That's called range anxiety. It's a common concern among potential electric vehicle owners. It's the fear of being stranded with a dead battery, far from a charging station. Imagine being on a long road trip and suddenly realizing you might not make it to your destination. Now, I love my classic cars, but I'm also excited about electric. The innovation and technology behind them are fascinating. To understand them, we gotta look at the facts. Electric vehicles have come a long way in terms of range and efficiency. Is range anxiety a real problem, or is it just a psychological barrier we need to overcome? Or is it just a speed bump on the road to a greener future? With advancements in battery technology, range is improving every year. Let's dive in and find out. We'll explore the different types of batteries, how charging infrastructure is expanding, and what it's really like to live with an electric car. We'll look at the convenience of home charging, the growing network of public chargers, and even fast charging options that can get you back on the road in no time. We're going for a spin in the world of EVs. Buckle up and join us on this electrifying journey. The heart of any electric car is its battery. This crucial component determines how far you can travel, how fast you can go, and how long you need to wait before hitting the road again. Early electric cars had batteries that couldn't go very far. These early models were limited by the technology of their time, offering only a fraction of the range we see today. They also took forever to charge. Imagine waiting hours just to get a few miles of range. It was a significant drawback that made these vehicles impractical for most people. But technology has come a long way, folks. Today we have fast charging stations that can juice up your car in a matter of minutes, not hours. Batteries are getting smaller, lighter, and more powerful. Innovations in materials and design have led to significant improvements in energy density and weight reduction. Today's electric cars can go hundreds of miles on a single charge. This means you can take long road trips without the constant worry of running out of power. That's more than enough for most daily commutes. Whether you're driving to work, running errands, or just cruising around town, modern electric vehicles have got you covered. We're talking lithium-ion batteries, the same tech in your phone but on a much larger scale. These batteries are the backbone of the electric vehicle revolution, providing the power needed for both performance and range. These batteries are designed for efficiency and longevity. They can handle thousands of charge cycles, ensuring that your car remains reliable for years to come. Plus, advancements in battery management systems are making them even more reliable. These systems optimize performance, extend battery life, and ensure safety, making electric vehicles a viable option for everyone. Now let's talk about charging. Remember the days of searching for a payphone? Charging an EV is becoming just as easy as finding a gas station. Charging stations are popping up everywhere. You've got home chargers for overnight power-ups, and for those longer trips, fast charging stations can juice your car up in the time it takes to grab a burger. Companies are investing billions in charging infrastructure. We're seeing a rapid expansion of charging networks across the country. It's getting easier and more convenient to charge on the go. So, is range anxiety a real thing? For some folks, it might be. If you're driving across the desert with no charging stations in sight, yeah, you might get a little anxious. But for most everyday driving, range anxiety is fading faster than a checkered flag. With longer ranges and more charging options, it's becoming less of a concern. Think about it. How often do you actually drive more than 200 miles in a day? Electric cars are more than capable of handling our daily routines. 2 busting myths. Separating truth from tales. There are a lot of myths out there about electric cars. Some folks think they're slow, unreliable, or too expensive. Let's set the record straight. Electric cars are quick off the line. They're powered by electricity, which means instant torque. And they're incredibly reliable, with fewer moving parts than gasoline cars. As for cost, EV prices are coming down, and government incentives can make them even more affordable. Plus, you'll save money on gas and maintenance in the long run. The EV experience, a ride into tomorrow. Driving an electric car is a different experience. It's smooth, silent, and surprisingly powerful. Imagine cruising down the road without the roar of an engine. It's a whole new level of tranquility. And let's not forget about the environmental benefits. Electric cars produce zero tailpipe emissions, helping to reduce air pollution and combat climate change. It's not just about the car itself, it's about embracing a more sustainable future. Electric cars are a step in the right direction. The road ahead, navigating the EV revolution. The transition to electric cars is well underway. Car manufacturers are investing heavily in electric models, and governments are offering incentives to encourage adoption. We're seeing a wave of new electric cars hitting the market, from sleek sedans to rugged SUVs. There's an electric car out there for everyone. The future of transportation is electric. As technology continues to advance and charging infrastructure expands, electric cars will become even more accessible and convenient. Embracing the electric, a shift in perspective. Range anxiety might be a real concern for some, but it shouldn't hold us back from embracing the electric revolution. Electric cars offer numerous benefits, from environmental sustainability to a thrilling driving experience. It's time to shift our perspective and embrace the future of transportation. Let's leave range anxiety in the rearview mirror and drive towards a cleaner, more sustainable future. The open road is calling, and this time, it's electric. Conclusion: a future fueled by innovation. As we stand on the brink of a new era in transportation, it's clear that innovation is the driving force behind this transformation. So, is range anxiety just a myth? Many people still worry about the distance an electric vehicle can travel on a single charge, but advancements in battery technology are rapidly changing the game. Like a vintage car that needs a little TLC, it's complicated. The transition to electric vehicles isn't without its challenges, but the benefits far outweigh the drawbacks. For everyday driving, electric cars are more than up to the task. Battery tech is improving, charging is getting easier, and the infrastructure is expanding. Home charging stations are becoming more common, and public charging networks are growing. And the driving experience is top-notch. Electric vehicles offer a smooth, quiet ride with instant torque and impressive acceleration. The interiors are often packed with the latest technology, making every journey enjoyable. Sure, there are still some hurdles to overcome, such as the initial cost and the need for more widespread charging stations. However, government incentives and investments in infrastructure are helping to address these issues. But the future of transportation is electric. As more manufacturers commit to producing electric vehicles, the market is becoming more competitive, driving innovation and reducing costs. It's time to embrace the change, ditch the gas pump, and move towards a more sustainable future. The environmental benefits of electric vehicles are undeniable, with zero tailpipe emissions and a smaller carbon footprint. And hit the road in style. Electric vehicles are not only practical but also stylish, with sleek designs and cutting-edge features that turn heads wherever they go. Remember, folks, the only range anxiety you should have is deciding where to go on your next adventure. With the growing network of charging stations and the increasing range of electric vehicles, the possibilities are endless.